have a very exciting book to show you. It's Drawing Dramatic Landscapes by Robert Dutton. It was published in 2021 by Search Press and it has 160 pages. Now Robert has this very loose, expressive style. He creates these really wonderful, strong and powerful drawings of the landscape. He works mainly in black and white, but he has a little bit of colour added here and there. And I just think this is a very exciting book to have a look at. So we're just going to get straight into this book now. Now, it is a softback edition. And we can see the type of painting or drawing that Robert creates. He does like to work outside quite a lot, and he really gets a feel for the landscape. So we start off with the contents, and we've got the introduction, materials and tools, and then we start with expressive drawing, and we've got here graphite and charcoal. Then we move on to developing your personal language, and we've got inspiration and order from chaos, fast foundations, breathing space, set in stone, resolving your drawings, proper preparation and instant atmospherics, heading out to sea, strength in flexibility, trust the process, the freedom of ink, autumn sun and shadows, calculated risks, a celebration of nature, on the edge, showers, sun and shadow, and then we move into towards abstraction with changing direction, surface and light, and we have next steps and the index. So we have the introduction, there's Robert there on one of his little journeys out to start a drawing. We have the beginning of the materials and tools, papers, graphite tools, other graphite materials. Robert uses liquid graphite and water-soluble graphite. He has charcoal, paints and ink, pastels, and we move on to expressive drawing and the importance of drawing. Working outside, there again is Robert there. And we have first steps, drawing with graphite, using graphite pencils and sticks, mark making, using graphite powder, liquid graphite, water-soluble coloured graphite, landscapes in graphite, laying the foundations. And we have here a misty autumn evening, so we have a project there. The old hawthorn tree, that's another project. And then we move on to drawing with charcoal, using charcoal sticks and pencils, mark making, using pastels and mark making with pastels. And we have landscapes in charcoal. We have a project there, some clouds, and developing your personal language, inspiration, order from chaos. I just love these drawings. They are so just expressive and really inspirational. If you're looking to move into a different direction with your landscapes, this really is a book that you can learn a lot from. Then we have another project here. Fast foundations, a breathing space, developing confidence and vision. We have another project here. And we've missed a page. And we have autumn sunlight and passing showers, which again is a project. Resolving your drawings. So there is quite a lot of colour in some of these. You can see it's a subtle colour but really adds to the paintings, the pictures here. Instant atmospherics, heading to the sea. Strength in flexibility using liquid charcoal, graphite and pastel. Trust the process. And that's sometimes quite hard to do, but you can get there in the end. The freedom of ink. I love ink, as you know. Autumn sun and shadows, that's another project. Always a lot of pages in this book. It's very satisfying to have a book with a lot of pages. Calculated risks. I think you can really get a feel for the artist's work when you have so many of these lovely drawings in one book. A celebration of nature, which is mixed media and pastel paper. We have another project, On the Edge. Look at this, this is such a nice book. I feel like I'm taking a long time to go through this book, but I think it's because every time I turn a page, I see something new and exciting. Towards abstraction, the art of taking risks. Changing direction, revisiting a composition, surface and light, textured drawing. There is so much in here. And we have another project. And there we go, how beautiful. Next steps. A very smiley Robert there. And then we have the index. So I think, you know, if you are at all interested in landscapes, maybe you're just starting out and you don't want to do a completely traditional type landscape, there is definitely so much information in here for you. And I just absolutely love this book. It's a book that I keep picking up and going back to. I get lots of inspiration from it. So that is a book for anyone who wants to learn lots of new ideas. You can be a complete beginner with these books from Search Press because everything you need is in there, all the techniques, the materials. And I just feel that this is a book that's been sitting on my bookshelf for 3 years. It's one that I often pick out and have a look at, and I felt it's really time that I share this with you because I probably don't share enough of my drawing books. I don't really have as many drawing books at the moment because I actually donated a lot of books when I moved, as you probably know, but this was one that I really had to keep because it is such a beautiful book inside. And I really hope if you are at all interested in drawing landscapes and you want something that's quite contemporary and exciting, that you might just like to have a look at this book.